Chapter 4, Bullying Goes Digital, Part 1, from Anastasia Goldstein's book, Totally Wired. In the first part of the chapter, we learn about the different forms of bullying and how bullying originated. Real-life bullying is more of the aspect of, like, staring down a person in the hallway, or leaving a note in their locker, or even actually getting into a physical fight with the person, not like the digital aspect that is becoming more prominent in our day. Some of the major breakthroughs in the research that was done through bullying was only because of the 2 points on the screen. Sadly, because of the school shootings that happened in the 90s, like Columbine, and because of new techniques of bullying, like girl fights or relational bullying. Girl fights is like gossiping or not being allowed into a certain clique or talking behind each other's backs, and then like relational bullying is like a boyfriend asking for a picture of his girlfriend naked or something like that, and then later when they break up, sending that picture out to people, which is a big problem nowadays. One center that was talked about in the book was ERIC, or Education Resource Information Center, and they actually put a definition to bullying. They say bullying occurs when a person willfully and repeatedly exercises power over another with hostile or malicious intent, meaning like different things like insulting or teasing or threatening, harassing a person. You can even say mobbing is in the sense of digital age, like making a Facebook group about a person and like talking bad on them, stuff like that. ERIC is a center that tries to help people understand the different forms of bullying and how it's affecting teens and people in our time. Some reasons why we get bullied that are talked about in the book. Teenagers actually said different physical appearances or body sizes is a big problem, like the number one. Second would be sexual orientation, like if a person's gay or not, like just the way they're perceived by their classmates or people around them. And the newly discovered LGBT network, which is lesbian, gay, bisexual, or transgender. Just people coming out and other people not being open enough to understand it. So who are the bullies is a big thing too. It's kids with either issues controlling their anger, not having another way of expressing themselves, coming from violent homes or neighborhoods, overly like intense parents who just need to know everything they're doing, so like they can't express themselves, so they take it out on other people, or just having problems at home in general. A big point is bullying online versus offline, the different things that can be done through these portals. Online, you have time to plan out what you're going to say to a person, like how to really hurt them, what would affect them the most. Everyone can see it online because nothing's private in this world anymore. And the biggest point is that anyone can do it. It doesn't matter your size. Whereas offline, it's more physical interaction. It's a test of a size, like who's bigger than who and who can beat each other up more. And just being able to see that pain through another person is a big deal. And the biggest point that I found through the reading was, as I call it, the culture shock, or like how much pop culture interacts with us nowadays in the youth. The quote I found was, "Teens take their cues from pop culture, and judging from the level of bullying happening online and off, they have recreated their own culture meme." I have pictures from the reality show Jersey Shore and Bad Girls Club, which are two greatly popular shows showing aspects of fighting or bullying through a man's perspective and a woman's, which is a horrible thing to do. But this is what our youth is looking for and what they try to be like.